All right, what is it, about the 18th March, spring. This is a final on the electrical work. Inspection right there. The concrete line. We need all of the delivery trucks. These aren't too bad, the little ones here, but the big semis sitting here and everything, boy, they're putting a dent in the neighbor's parking lot and yours. We should bring a paver over here in the spring and put pancakes out there. 3 inches here, 2-3 inches, then another 2-3 inches. Build that up and make that really, really strong in there. This is just a water hole that takes a long time to drain away. That'll be gone in a week if it doesn't rain. It's just a slow drain. We just stay out of that. We cleaned up our, oh doggone it, I'm throwing mud. Those guys. That's the cleanest the dollar store's been. Somebody must have barked at them. You know, nonsense like that, though. I'll have to send a truck and a trailer for that. There's a couch back there, a mattress. Let's take a quick look right here. I want to show you how they did this. This inspection plate right here is for one reason. It runs out to the pole in front of Darren's shop and the computer shop and stuff and the blood people. This is a new piece of concrete. It's already broke because of that line underneath there. You see this crack in the parking lot? That's the electrical line, warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold, underneath this sidewalk here.
I forgot my jacket!
There are sections of it that are new. You can see that as an old section there in front of Dollar Store. Hello. Is a new section. And we went up here to this inspection plate here. We have 100% new line and wire that way. That was done a few years ago. And then we have a section of old. This was old line and old wire right there on that new inspection block up here. This is that big wire box underneath here. It runs back into there, and it has its own wire that goes all the way back to the electrical box back there. So if we ever wanted to change that one light, you could change that one light and put it on a different time on and off. We haven't fixed the concrete underneath here from last week yet. Out through here, we should take a mill machine in the spring, grind down through here and put a fresh coating of asphalt on there. and you've got a bunch of potholes out there, blah, blah, blah. But all of the trenches are filled. We will have this finished tomorrow on Friday, I think the 18th or 19th. But this wasn't part of our job this here, but when we cut that trench, it enabled water to come under there. Well, this pipe and this concrete is steel. They don't let you do that by code anymore like that. And the whole bottom of it was rusted out. It gets moisture in there. Those lines are put in. I don't know why they didn't replace that 100%, but we just put a new line in across the front of the store here and tied it in here to the new base right here. Again, everything from here clear out to that pole when they remodeled was new. So we just fixed that and we're done with everything out there on that. When they remodeled these, they did not put a footer under these pylons. If you don't put a footer underneath it, some of them crack in a terrible winter. Just a warning. And you don't leave your wire for the parking lot lights out there. This light pole here, let's go around to that real quick here. This is where we tapped into the front light pole. I took this light pole down, took it in, sanded it, and painted it, and took it to the welder. What in the heck is that? Boy, people. Anyway, we tapped into the pole here. It's painted. Everything is done very nice on it. The only thing I had the top of it welded because the top of it was falling off. If I would have had my thoughts around me a little more, I would have shortened that pole up by about 8 foot. If you look at the rest of them on the center, the newer style is the shorter poles. But everything's burning. The Burger King did their remodel and all done, and theirs is all bright. This other pole we brought on, it works 100%, all 4 of them. Obviously those 4 new ones work there. And then, remember we fixed this about 6 months ago on the side of the bank here, them lights. That's kind of a big deal. It is, because it just brings out, you can see the mall from the road. Just, you know, like yard lights at your house. The parking lot is real bright. Right here at night is where all of the Save-A-Lot employees are parking. There's only 3 or 4 there now. Much better. The things like potholes would be your next repair. This lady come out in a wheelchair, pushing a grocery. She's the one that knocked this open right here. She rolled her cart right into that hole right there out front. Like, it's the only hole in front of the store there, but she had to hit it there with her cart. And someone in a wheelchair And the cart wants to fall over. Just, you know, we should be careful and take care of our potholes. I don't believe I've done a shot from this side of the road, looking sideways at your mall there. This is Brooklyn Avenue, looking down on it, coming up to the main drive there. There's that big car lot. They run a lot of cars there. And on the other side of this street is that new medical center they built over there. All that government stuff. Okay.